Yeah. Ha! Yeah, I'm so special, I'm so special, I'm so special, so special, so special. I'm like Ichigo, master in a red suit. This my Bankai form, I'm about to let loose. Better make your next move, your best move. Straight out the gate, niggas gon' hate and try to test you. Watch who you with, who your mans, who you next to. If you take a hit with son assist like a nephew,
you can never check us. Homie, this a chess move. Wrote this on a little short bus, I'm so special. If Mav say get him, I'ma get him. Ain't no talking when I pull up. Park up, hop out, run down with my hood up. Now what the fuck are you hating for? Can't DFG get money anymore?
It's hot for trapper turn smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rapper.
If music wasn't on the table, wasn't part of your life, like, have you ever seen yourself doing anything else?
Besides farming?
Nope.
Besides farming.
Apparently farming is right there.
Like as a career. Like, cause I know.
Yeah, I wanted to be a social worker when I was in like high school, going into college. I wanted to go into psychology and be a social worker and possibly do some sort of good for humanity.
You do mention mental health and everything on your page and your podcast. I did see that.
Yeah, I think it's important. I think it's so like tied into all the issues that we're having that it's like all the adults now don't realize we're the adults. We all still think we're the kids, and we look at our parents, but the parents are they already did the adult thing and they're just kind of chilling and living unhinged, which is great for them.
Like, okay, well, what are you gonna do? We gave it to you. What's
and
next?
we literally, I'll see motherfuckers like even me sometimes. I'll be like, "There's no way I'm the fucking adult," and we are. And we're looking at each other like, "Who the fuck is gonna save this shit?" And literally, we end up doing nothing. So, and I don't even blame people. I think I'm in the place of healing now, where it's like I know where it's coming from. I'm not even sitting around just being like, you're a fucking idiot or you're this or you're that. I'm like, no, I know you're hurt or something that you didn't heal from or you're I know that, a lot of times when you grow up in poverty, I know what we go through. So it's more like just pushing to learn a little bit more about yourself and about what you're going through in mental health, just because it just will improve the world. Right. Whatever we got left, because the robots are coming and everybody's blaming immigrants, but the robots are coming, bitch. Stop blaming immigrants. The robots, nobody's asking the robots if they have a fucking passport.
I want to talk about that.
These motherfuckers are just getting made.
No, I want to talk about that because you got a song called Immigrants, We Get the Job Done. How you feel about, these political figures attacking migrants and immigrants who's coming across the border right now?
I think when it comes to Trump, I think it's just an easy way.
Low-hanging fruit.
It's low-hanging fruit. It's a way for people to just pit people against each other and be like, oh, see? But nobody's looking at the corporations that are getting literally subsidized and getting a bunch of money. Like billionaires are getting free money from the government and we have to pay for it. But you're looking at fucking Pedro that wants to get a fucking job for a little bit of money in the hot sun. Like, for example, I don't know if you guys know, but like farm workers, the laws with like farm workers and children of farm workers, there's no fucking actual laws protecting any children. There's kids picking your fruits right now, even if you're a vegan, vegetarian, whatever. There's kids picking your fucking fruit in 115-degree weather, barely getting paid any fucking money at all, if anything.
In the United States?
In the United fucking States. In California.
Ill question.
And
that sounds like
it
some
doesn't,
third world shit. That's crazy.
It's in the United States and nobody fucking cares. And guess what? The government will tell you, oh, well, we got to give these tax breaks to those business owners because they're going to be... No, they're not going to pass that shit down. The trickle-down shit don't affect immigrants or people who are even here legally. They don't fucking care. But they want to point the finger at immigrants because it's easier for you to argue with each other or, Black and Mexican, Hispanic, everybody arguing against each other instead of just really looking at who really the problem is.
Yeah, that's pretty much divide and conquer. That's
absolutely. The oldest fucking trick in the book and motherfuckers don't care. Motherfuckers are like, it's immigrants. But guess what? When the robots come, don't tell me. It's going to be too late.
Elon said they less than 30K. They'll do your laundry. They'll mow the lawn for you, everything.
You know
you said your parents still live in Mexico, right?
Yeah.
And
my mom will come into America to work a little bit and then she'll go right back to Mexico. My parents live in Mexico.
You know what irritates me about the whole robot thing?
What?
It's literally robots to do jobs that nobody asked you to make a robot to do the job for. Like if you're a billionaire, like a multi-billionaire, and you're making robots to drive cabs, why? We have cab
Because they don't give a fuck
Bro,
about us.
nah. You gotta understand the labor aspect of it. Health insurance, wages. A robot, they don't have to do that, bro.
Bro. You're a billionaire. I'll say it to the camera.
What, you think he's going to make a job to replace himself? He's not going to do that.
No,
he's trying to replace us.
I won't even ask him to do that. You know what I would ask a billionaire to do? Cure something.
Because he's going to make money off of it.
That's how he's probably a billionaire.
Fuck all the robots that drive cabs and do laundry and clean your house. Cure something.
It's going to look like the Jetsons out here in a minute.
Anything. Hold on.
Billionaires are not
anything.
You know what?
This man.
AIDS.
You know why they
dementia.
don't? You know why they don't?
They don't want to do that. They
know
want
why
to
they
keep you on medicine.
The fucking clap.
Do you know why
like
they?
cure
Do you know why they
That's
don't?
a business. Why
You know
would
why
they
they?
do that?
Yeah.
Their money is
money.
their money is tied into the medical
That's a
complex.
business.
Right?
You ask me, I'm telling you the answer. The reason why I'm not impressed with any of that shit, yo, bro, we just lost one of the homies. Rest in peace, J Hatch. J Hatch just died from cancer. Cure that. Just put your money towards that. Cure that. My homegirl's mother got dementia. She's helping her mother every day, trying to find a job in between taking care of her mother who's out of her mind with dementia. Cure that. Do that. Put the billions to, bro, male pattern baldness. Cure something. Warts. The clap. Cure the clap. How about the clap? Why not the clap?
He went from male pattern baldness to
This
the
guy's
clap.
really worried about the clap.
They got
This guy right here.
How long has that shit been around? No cure, no nothing. Like the mumps, the cold, anything. But you spending money to make a robot that's gonna drive a cab. Why?
Because they want to replace normal people.
And all I'm saying is that's ass. Like if you really want to help
care.
society,
He's gonna take that
Take that out with the robot.
Right.
Go argue with the robot.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm doing now, yelling at the camera. I'm yelling at the robot.
I'm telling you, this is gonna look like the Jetsons
You're
in a minute.
gonna buy a robot so you can argue with it all day.
I'm gonna win.
I'm dead.
And he won't call me sassy. He won't call me sassy when I do. Bro, I saw the robot roll out. And all I could think is like, yo, something else.
A robot could kill you and not go to jail.
I was thinking that
was
robot
crazy.
could definitely take care of my animals though. I was like, that would be pretty cool. Could you imagine it never? I wouldn't bring it in my house because I feel like something weird is happening with it. But I would just put it outside.
What happened if
I'll have him live with the goats.
That is crazy.
How many animals do you have?
A few. I have now one of my goats got killed by a coyote.
Got killed by what?
A coyote.
Coyote.
And
Okay.
some of my chickens got picked up by a hawk and coyote. And stuff.
Where's your
I was on
farm
tour.
at? Where's your farm at?
LA.
Oh, RFK would have picked it up.
Okay.
Don't start with my boy. Don't start with my boy.
Man would've got picked it up.
Speaking of RFK, RP to his mother. His mother just passed.
God
away.
bless, God
Wow.
bless. God bless.
God bless. You've been tiptoeing towards political. You've been making a couple of statements that could be deemed political lately.
Always. The song "Immigrants" was
was
like 10 years ago.
Yeah, but like we didn't see you on stage.
The song
like,
"Despierta." Yes, you did. You didn't see me because you didn't
I
go to
didn't
my
see you on
shows,
stage.
but everybody did. Everybody
That
else
was a
did.
shot.
Bang, bang.
Despierta literally was in the Oval Office. That was what, like fucking 10 years ago too. Like I'm in an Oval Office talking about, or the song "Snooze," where I'm talking about, what does it say? Biracial, bisexuals or whatever. And I was like, buy organic vegetables from a MECC though. Like I'm really always kind of slipping little words in there, but I don't want politics.
It looks like you're turning it up now, though. It looks like you turning it up.
No, you saw the video about about eating dogs and cats.
Well, yeah, I saw that. one.
Yeah,
But I also saw a homeboy with the shirt, the priest with the shirt that homosexuals by LGBT have.
But that's the thing. That's not political. Like if you think about it, I went. My girl had never seen the White House. My mom hadn't either. I literally on tour. We got a rental car. We went over there because I just want to have them have an experience. So we go. I'm there. There's a guy wearing a shirt that says gays are worse than animals and is saying all this stuff and hating on lesbians, whatever. I just filmed his shirt. If you think about it, I didn't really, that's not political and I didn't do very much. But it becomes political because people think that it's political to defend my lifestyle.
Yeah, but you can't.
It's that people think it's
phone out your pocket and record. I mean, you can in that moment to pull your phone out and record and just share
If somebody was wearing a shirt and you're black and somebody's wearing a shirt saying something racist, you're gonna film it because you're gonna be like, I cannot fucking believe this shit. Same thing, I'm gay. Like,
I'm gonna tell you why it's political, because when they start creating laws around these certain type of lifestyles, it become political. That's bottom line.
There's unfortunately, there's no getting around the fact that people's lifestyles have become politicized.
Yeah.
That's their fault. That's not mine. That's my fucking life.
No, I'm not saying they're right for doing that, but I'm saying it's become an arguing point amongst politicians.
Yeah.
It's been made. It shouldn't be.
What's political for men though? Because I feel like for me, especially as a queer woman, right? If I talk about abortion, all of a sudden that's political. If I talk about queer rights, which is my life, all of a sudden that's political. If I talk about immigrants, which is my parents, all of a sudden that's political. It's like everything is political when it comes to me, when it's really just like my right to live a normal life. If I was a white man, anything they can say is not necessarily political because they're just caring about their own life. But for me, everything around me, it ends up becoming a political statement. Motherfuckers, and that's why I said, as a woman, people disrespect me or don't give a fuck about my opinions because everything I say ends up being political. So I lose more followers than I gain daily. Because anything I say is deemed wrong. Think about it.
That's a fact.
I get it.
Weekly. If I was to go into my fucking Instagram right now and see how many followers I lose every fucking week, all the time. And that's just for speaking my mind. And by the way, I'm not even saying being straight is wrong or being a man is wrong. I'm literally saying it's okay to be gay. It's okay to be a woman. It's okay to be the daughter of immigrants or the son of immigrants. What am I really saying that's wrong? I didn't even go and say fuck Donald Trump this year.
This year.
So you control
your
platform? You control your Instagram?
It's been years since I said that.
You control your
I'm gonna
Instagram
hit you
platform?
right back. I'm on air, bro.
Yeah.
What's the craziest DM you ever received?
Fellas.
Yo, what's up? It's my man Mano. Mano, say what up to the camera, Mano.
For the love of God.
Oh, God.
Period.
That's how
Perfect example.
Yo, what's up? My man Mano on the check-in.
Bro, he gotta wait. He gotta
What's
wait.
up?
Snow talking.
What's up? I'm gonna hit you right back, man. Alright.
Is he just watching?
Holy shit. Oh,
You got
Yeah,
this.
that's what I was trying to figure out.
Yeah, it's cheap.
You got
You need
this
a 5-minute
guy.
break
You got
anyway.
that guy.
You know what? We're gonna take a
5-minute
5-minute break.
Yo, shorty, you keep coming around like you want something. You won't fuck around and get it one day. Who your man?
Sub-Zero.
Yeah.